What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon here, and yes, this is a bit of a change of scenery. I am transitioning into a new area to record the video, so bear with me. I'm gonna put all kinds of interesting stuff up in the background and make it look really nice, but until then, just please bear with me. This week we had some interesting auctions to go over. So I'd like not to do a top 10 auctions anymore, but rather just whatever pertinent auctions that I find have come and gone throughout the week. I don't want to limit it to 10. I don't want to get to the point where it's like, oh, I got 11 here, I got to cut one of these out, even when all 11 are important. So we're going to go over each auction, which I'm pretty sure today's video will still be close to 10 auctions, give or take. But so let's get started right now, right into this here. First edition PSA 10 Jungle Pikachu. Now this is a hot topic for a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers in fact. A lot of disagreements on what should be said about these things, but I'm just going to report it as it is. In the past week we've had several first edition Jungle Pikachu sales over $400. Now, to give you a little stats on this here Pikachu, the population of this card in PSA 10s are 692 copies. And it's also funny and interesting to note that the SMR price guide value of this card is $50. Okay, so the first Pikachu that come through went for $410. And then we had another one sell for $425, another one sell for $449, and another one sell for $450. So you might be thinking, why would people buy a common jungle card like Pikachu and spend over $400 on it? Well, I think it gets to a point where, and I'm not saying this is a good investment, I'm not saying go out and buy these or go out and grade these or whatever, I'm just giving my opinion. And that is, the first Pikachu to be printed in base set is quickly becoming out of reach. If you were coming into the hobby and you want a first edition Pikachu, to get that now is going to cost you thousands of dollars to get a PSA 10 copy of the base set Pikachu, even yellow cheeks, let alone red cheeks, which is several thousands. So the next best choice is this first edition Jungle Pikachu, which right now is sitting at between $400 and $450. This is the second artwork of Pikachu, so people who want to collect these popular Pokemon such as Pikachu are going to have to spend a little bit more until the supply increases, and it very well might be. People might be sending a whole bunch of these cards into PSA to get graded. I wouldn't blame them. It makes sense if you're seeing prices like this. Oh, I'll get mine graded and sell it as well. So anyway, that was the first jungle card. Let's get right into our second jungle card, which kind of one-upped that card, and that is the first edition Eevee from Jungle. Now this Eevee is Eevee's rookie card, so to speak. Whereas Pikachu was in base set, this is the first time we're seeing Eevee, and it does have a lower population than Pikachu. Let me see what I pulled up here. Yeah, it has a population of 311. So this has half the population of the Jungle Pikachu, with a SMR price guide value also of $50. So yeah, Eevee, there was two that went for auction. One went for $560, and the other one went for $560 in a probe scene auction. So we had two end here, well over $500, and it's just crazy to see common cards going for this much, especially with populations in the hundreds. Probably more coming, but you know, the demand is high. The demand is very high for these cards right now, so I think that's why we're seeing these crazy prices. All right, on to the next auction. I wanted to touch on some shadowless cards here. We had a Squirtle, Shadowless Squirtle PSA 10 that went for $425, and then we had a Shadowless Charmander that went for $600 even in a Probstein auction. So I might be incorrect here, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that in unlimited, shadowless, and first edition cards, the shadowless cards have the lowest population. I'm not quite sure. I'll put them up on the screen here, the statistics to show you, but I'm pretty sure the shadowless cards typically have the lower population. So. But still, a first edition Charmander and first edition Squirtle are going to cost a lot more than these shadowless copies. All right. Next up, speaking of first edition, we have a first edition Charmander from base set that dropped down a little bit, from over $2,000 down to $1,780. So it's I mean, we'll keep an eye on this card. It was soaring high. Like I said, it was over $2,000, so now it come down a couple $100, but still $1,780 is not a bad not a bad chunk of change to make off of one of these cards. But yeah, I wanted to go over that real quick. All right, next auction we had a Koga's Beedrill, and this surprised me. This is a holographic card from Gym Challenge. It's a Gem Mint 10 that went for $1,552. And I'm looking at it and it's like, it's Koga's Beedrill. It's got an old label on it. Why is it going for over $1,500? I was kind of hesitant. So I looked at the buyer's feedback. The feedback's pretty good. But I think what it comes down to is the population of this card is pretty low. Surprisingly low. I didn't realize it had only a population of 60 PSA 10s. So that makes sense, I guess. This low pop card here. I didn't know it was that hard to grade this Beedrill. But yeah, Koga's Beedrill, $1,552 this past week. Up next, we had a Gym Challenge Unlimited booster box. Now, if you recall, in previous weeks, we had a first edition booster box that went for over $10,000. So this Unlimited booster box went for $7,752. And I think the reason why is because the first edition box is getting so high. So I think when we see these first edition boxes, like first edition base boxes, are reaching record prices, you know, the Unlimited is sure to follow suit in raising in value. So yeah, you get Blaine's Charizard in this set, which is a highly sought after card. But yeah, these Unlimited boxes are really coming up in value as of late. Alright, let's touch on some first edition Jungle boxes. We had one go here for $8,714, which is a little bit above where it's been, but then we had another one sell for $9,700. So I think we are pretty much there at the 5-figure mark for this box. I'd like to see one go for auction for over $10,000. That'd be really cool. But yeah, the highest one I've seen so far in auction has gone for $9,700 for a first edition fossil box, sealed. Up next, we have this heavy. Now it doesn't even say in the description. Like if I was listing this pack, this base set first edition pack, I'd be putting in the title heavy, but that's not even the title. But it's a first edition heavy base set booster pack featuring Venusaur's the artwork that went for $8,300. And if you see in the following pictures, is a picture of it on the scale weighing at 21.4 grams, which is pretty heavy for a short crimp base set pack. So seems to be likely a holo in that pack. Gotta wonder what it could be. Yeah, $8,300 for a single booster pack. Crazy. All right. Let's get down to the last auctions here. We have this ongoing battle. It's not really a battle. I think people are pretty much one-sided with it, but we got the Shining Charizard, or Shiny Charizard GX from Hidden Fates that's just been taking the Pokemon card world by storm. And now we got this new Charizard Shiny Charizard V card from the new Champions Path set. Now, we haven't seen any PSA 10 copies of the Shiny Charizard V come through. I believe I've seen a BGS pristine copy of the card go for, I think, $3,000. Well, it didn't go for $3,000, it's listed for $3,000. And I'm really surprised it's actually that low. So people have been debating which is better. Which is going to be better, the Charizard GX or the Charizard V? We can't really say. Only time will tell. Because although the Charizard GX from Hidden Fates is extremely popular, the population of this card is crazy. There's just thousands of thousands, whether it be BGS 10s or PSA 10s, there's so much, but they have been holding their value. Let me pull it up here. So yeah, this past week we had the PSA 10 Charizard GX go for $1,256. We had another one go for $1,266. And earlier in the week, we had one go for $1,408. So the PSA 10 copies have been holding their value for this card. Now, putting up here, we have this. Look at this. All right, so if you look up next here, we have a Charizard V BGS Pristine from Collector's Cash that's sold. It was listed at $2,999, but when I went in and did further research, it was a best offer accepted price of $2,000. So what do y'all think of that? Was that a really good deal? I know this is really early for this card, and you know how this card goes. A new Charizard comes out, people go nuts. $10,000, then it comes down, then it goes up a little bit, then it comes down up. So who's to say? But this is a BGS 10 pristine Charizard from the newest set, Champion's Path, that went for $2,000. What do you think? Do you think that's going to hold its value? Think we're going to see a sharp increase? You think it's going to decrease? It's going to decrease from there? Let me know. What side are you on? Charizard GX or the Charizard V from Champion's Path? I think a majority of people, from what I've seen, have stuck true to the Charizard GX from Hidden Fates. The Hidden Fates team seems to be really strong and persistent in that it is the much better set than Champion's Path. So let me know what you think. I actually ordered some Champion's Path Elite Trainer boxes I'm going to open up here in the following week, so check that out. Check out my other videos. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you next time. Thank you.